Hi, Rene Bastarache here with the American School of Hypnosis. Today I'd like to speak to you about the 9 reasons that I feel everyone should be a hypnosis instructor. So let's get right into it. Reason number 1 is the added income. You know, the very first year I became a hypnosis instructor, I was able to double my income that I made as a practitioner, and I was able to continue to do so every year since then. The very first class that I taught about 20 years ago, we charged $700 for tuition, which was the average going rate back then. But the thing is, after advertising locally, I was able to get 17 students in my class. Now, I know that was a big class. I didn't do that continually. In fact, from that point forward, we probably did classes every 2 to 3 months and averaged about 5 to 10 students per class. So becoming an instructor, as you can see, turned out to be a very lucrative venture. Reason number 2 is the added influence you'll receive being a hypnosis instructor. If you are a client with a desire to be hypnotized for an important issue, would you prefer being hypnotized from someone who's just a hypnosis practitioner? Or would you prefer being hypnotized from someone who is a hypnosis practitioner and an instructor? Being a hypnosis instructor sets you up as the authority in your field and a leader in your industry. Reason number 3 is the increased knowledge you'll receive. Teaching hypnosis classes periodically will always bring you back to the basics, since that's what you're teaching, and it will help you as a great refresher. I always found that the week after teaching a hypnosis class that my hypnosis practice was able to increase both in quality and in income. I had the basics fresh in my mind, and I was able to inject new things that I may have forgotten by not refreshing my knowledge. Sometimes it might be something as simple as how to do preliminary client interviews properly, or maybe suggestibility tests, or even the proper way to do an initial contact telephone interview for setting up an appointment. In addition to refreshing my knowledge, teaching classes often gave me new ideas just from the discussions that I'd have with the new students in class. Reason number 4 is the tax advantages and vacations. For many years, the only vacations that Raluca and I were able to take were the vacations that we took in conjunction with teaching hypnosis classes in nice, exotic, warm locations. In fact, each year, right around January or February, we teach a class in either Jacksonville, Florida, or on occasion in Williamsburg, Virginia, so we can get away from the cold winter months up here in Maine. In addition to the benefit of being able to spend time vacationing down there, since we were teaching classes the majority of the time, we were able to write off the majority of our expenses, such as hotels, meals, and traveling expenses, including gas mileage, which can really add up. We also seem to have much larger classes by teaching in these more popular or larger locations such as Jacksonville, Florida, which would also pay for the remainder of our expenses as well as give us a tidy profit to return home with. Here's some additional benefits that we had from teaching while traveling. If we were lucky enough to find someone from the local area to teach that attended classes, then it was almost like having our own tour guide after class. We had someone to tell us the best restaurants and maybe tourist attractions to go see, and oftentimes they even wanted to show us around themselves. And on occasion, you may even be able to get better amenities if you combine your vacationing with your training. Here's what I mean. In one class that we taught in Williamsburg, Virginia, we stayed at this beautiful hotel that had training conference rooms, and they gave us a conference room that was had adjoining doors to our room or suite that we stayed at for the week. Now, the great thing about this was in the evening when the classes were over, we were able to open the door between the two, and it was like having a huge apartment for the entire week, because the conference room had a full kitchen, large screen TV, and great furniture, and it also had a beautiful view of this pasture across the street with horses running around. We found it very hard to want to go home after that week was over. Reason number 5 is your authority to represent the AIA as an independent instructor. As an instructor, you'll be running your own business as a self-employed entrepreneur. Yes, you're the boss. You'll have unlimited territories, which means you can teach anywhere in case you do want a vacation and teach. And you can work your own schedule. Whether you're working full-time or part-time, it's completely up to you. You can teach large group classes like lots of people do, or you can just teach one-on-one individual training sessions. The choice is yours. Reason number 6 is the contents of the course. In addition to having the privilege to represent the AIA as an independent instructor, this course includes the equivalent of 5 of our best courses and 3 certificates. Let me give you a quick rundown. First and foremost, you'll be certified as a hypnosis instructor with the AIA and receive your instructor certification. Next, you'll receive your hypnosis practitioner certification training with the AIA certificate and the American School of Hypnosis, ASH, graduation certificate. Now, even if you're certified with another organization, it's important that you complete our ASH training, as this will be the exact same training you'll be studying in the course and the same training that you'll be teaching your new students. We feel it's very important to understand the materials you'll be teaching. To ensure that our instructors are prepared to answer any of the questions that their students may ask and that they remain the best trained in the industry, we also include the materials of several of our other courses, including our telephone hypnosis training course, our advanced hypnosis course covering 14 areas of hypnosis such as forensic hypnosis, sports hypnosis, instant and rapid inductions, NLP techniques, covert techniques, and so much more. You'll receive exclusive training on how to make money as a hypnosis practitioner, and also many techniques on how to make money as an AIA hypnosis instructor. Yes, there's many more ways that you can teach and make a great income other than just teaching group classes. Reason number 7 is you'll receive a live coaching session with Reluca or I. Upon graduation, you're going to get a live telephone coaching session with either of us to get you on the fast track to success. Here you'll be able to discuss whatever your goals are, and we can give you actionable steps to be able to attain those goals. Reason number 8, and my personal favorite, is the low tuition. Do you realize that the tuition of teaching just one student will entirely pay off your training tuition investment? This means that on the very second student you teach, which will most likely be in your first class, you'll already be making a profit. Now, this is totally unheard of in any professional business or occupation that I know of. And finally, number 9, this business is completely recession proof. That's right, no matter how good or how bad the economy gets, people will always be looking for better opportunities and a better income. Being a hypnosis instructor gives you the opportunity to give others the opportunity to become professional, self-employed hypnosis practitioners. In addition to becoming their mentor, from that point forward, they'll be forever grateful to you. So if you'd like to learn more about becoming a hypnosis instructor, you'll find more information below this video. Thanks for watching, and I wish you the very best of success.